PMA, welcome to the stream. Saber, welcome to the stream. Gabriel, welcome to the stream on the Twitch. Let's go. I set up the commands. Team, Ghoulie, sorry for waiting. Sorry for waiting. I set up all the commands. They're working again. The hair is poofy because we already ran 5 kilometers today. 4.5, I believe. So, one drawing to make today. One drawing. Woo! I'm not wearing my ring. 1 second, 1 second. The ring is there, the ring is there. Is the ring on fire? One of your first stops. Well, very much appreciated, dog. Very much appreciated. Whew. Let's go. iPad. So basically yesterday we left off. I recreated this little mother trucker. Iron Squirt. Just like your girlfriend did with me last night. And then we have Iron... What did I... Iron Torrent. I believe I called him Iron Torrent. So yeah. Today we're making the final evolution. That sucks, by the way. It really does suck. Like, it's terrible, but alright. So let's go. Rendering. And that's it. That's all we have to do today. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Congrats on your engagement. Well, I'm not engaged, my sir. I'm not engaged. By the way, if you haven't seen it already, followers for the Twitch have been added here as well. YouTube, Twitch. I feel like YouTube is slightly bigger than our Twitch is. Just a teeny bit. Think it's engaged to me? Doubt it. I doubt it. So it's a big Pokemon, so we're going to use line art big for this piece. Well, I'm the Twitch community. Yes, you are. Iron Cannon, I believe we already called a Pokemon Iron Cannon before. I made like a Google Sheet to make sure I don't use the name twice, which is going to be more and more difficult, of course, the longer we do this project. So basically I already have an idea for the Weedle, what's it called? Metapod design as well. Can this music shut the frick up? Thank you. That's better. Calma. Like I've decided on a design for Metapod. And I'm going to challenge myself to draw it in a perfect perspective. Because I feel like the way the design I thought about is manageable in a 3D atmosphere. So that's what I'm going to try to do for that piece. But I won't be making that one today. Just 4 more future forms to go, and then we can finally render another past form. Pardon me. So basically I got up this morning after going to bed a little bit too late yesterday, or at least I was tired. But I was editing a short for the channel. Basically yesterday the chat decided on shiny versions for our Pokemon, which was really fun to record. And was fun to talk with you guys and let you guys decide something. So I was working on that short to see like if it actually is fun to watch. And to be fair, I think it's actually turning out to be quite a funny short to watch, a fun short. So my goal is to upload 7 shorts a week. 7 shorts a week, 1 video a week. And upload all of these pieces throughout the internet. DeviantArt, Facebook, Twitter, those 3 already, and TikTok, those will be the shorts as well. We are gonna try to build this into something beautiful, guys. Iron Battleship. Didn't I call... Oh no, I already called Iron Mothership. You can leave name suggestions in the Discord. Iron Flood. Good name. Iron Fathead. Sick name. The sub count should be working now as well. I believe it should actually update whenever someone subscribes. Definitely not a misspelling, oh god. So have you had a nice day, guys, yesterday? See you later, Ghoulie. Thank you for dropping by. For the people that are still here, please drop a like on the stream on YouTube. I don't think you can do that on Twitch, but I would really appreciate it. I don't need name suggestions in the chat right now. You can drop them in the Discord. Thank you. Exclamation mark Discord. Bad days. You can still sick now. My neck hurts. Some kind of mess right now. To be fair, my neck hurts a little bit as well right now. Definitely gonna do some stretching after the stream. My favorite Pokemon type? It has to be fire. Usually whenever I use a fire type, it just feels like I can beat anything. Not with skill, but with pure ballsiness or something. Nick, tell a joke. My career. Can you show some stretch tutorials on Nick's nothingness? Iron Extinguisher. Actually not a bad name. To be fair, I just look up the guy Stay Flexy. Just Google him. I follow his stretching material. Iron Hydrant. Not bad either. On YouTube, yeah. He's on TikTok and stuff as well. Stay Flexy is his motto. Music is working, yeah, great. I'm once again gonna try to speedrun this drawing. At least the line art, because I know I will get stuck on the rest of it for quite a while. So we want to speed up everything that we can speed up, right? Hello, Saber. So, does anyone have fun plans for today or the upcoming week that they want to share with the group? Make us jealous. You're moving houses? Okay, that's great. To be fair, moving houses isn't necessarily fun. It's having moved, because it's a lot of work to move. Not that I've ever done so, but I could figure. I played the game for 8 hours like a true gamer today. Damn. Which game are you gonna play? Pokemon Unite. Damn. The easiest game of my life. Pokemon Unite. The simple version of League of Legends. Oof, good scratch. Got a Detective Pikachu last Christmas, but still haven't started it. Is that a game? It was a game, right? Isn't it like a... Is it a good game? Well, you don't actually know because you haven't started. My bad, my bad. 2 viewers on Twitch. Welcome. I don't know who the other one is, but thank you for dropping by. Let me know if there's any Pokemon you'd like to see as a Paradoxmon. Because maybe I've done it already. It's a sequel, but I like the first one on the 3DS. I like taking naps because the feeling after a nap, which is perfectly timed, is euphoric. Fair. Usually whenever I take a nap, I feel like complete dog shit when I wake up. I forgot to remove these areas. So, what do you do in a Detective Pikachu game? So, I got myself a book that's all about drawing in perspective. Because I feel like once I have that down, we're gonna be unstoppable, right? Because it is about one second. It's about making everything into simple shapes. Nightbot, you should stop messaging as much. It's about screw off at that time, man. Okay, that's better. Solve the mystery with Detective Pikachu and Detective Pikachu. That's great. Learning for shortening sucks. True, but it's simple. It's about drawing boxes, making something into boxes, and then the boxes into the actual shapes. So I feel like once I have that down, you sort of are able to draw anything, right? If I understand that certain shapes that I'm making are simply put into 3D shapes, we might be able to level up our art quicker than if we are focused on gesture drawing right now. And the reason why I don't want to focus on gesture drawing yet is because I feel like having those basics down are gonna help me draw anything. But as always, it is gonna be a lot of work to get better at art. But I'm down to do it. Like, do you play the trading card game Pocket? Is that a game or is it just having the cards? Because I bought like one deck of cards a while ago, but that's it. I don't know where they went though. They're somewhere in there, somewhere in my closet, but I don't have a clue where. But if it's a game, I don't. I barely game anymore. But simple and mobile and iPad stuff, no, I don't game anymore. And the reason for that is because I'd rather make a video or work on something for YouTube, because in the end that's gonna give me a way more fulfilling feeling than playing a game. And I understand, like, gaming is so much more fun, but the issue with it is that it doesn't bring me anywhere, right? Whenever I had like I've had this many times before, but I was playing like League of Legends for the entire day, right? I was playing League of Legends for the entire day, literally for 10 hours straight. I can do that because I think it's such a fun game, and it's constantly, oh yeah, just one more game, constantly. Whenever I stop playing, my eyes are freaking destroyed, literally. They're burning, I can see red spots in there. I feel I have a slight headache. And in the end, yes, it was fun. but the feeling I get of making a video and hearing people, hearing the positive comments on that is way more fulfilling than any gaming session could ever be. And then you could say, yeah, but Nick, maybe you shouldn't game for those crazy amount of hours and just game for a little bit. The issue with that, I can't. It's either going all out with gaming or just don't, because I can't. I just love it too much. I think I remember that. Like genuinely, it's whenever I play League of Legends, I can't stop because it's so fun. It's, for me, it's literally the best game I ever played. But it isn't healthy for me to actually put time in that. Neither is streaming as much, because I'm sitting here for 6 hours straight. No breaks. Neck hurting. Eyes are getting fried by the lights. To deal with it, you can set up a screen time app on League. The issue with that is that I would still spend time on League. League won't ever bring me anything in life. League won't ever bring me anything in life. Unless I make videos about it, which would be fun, yes. It would be extremely fun to do. That's how I started my YouTube channel, by the way. But at the same time, let's say I make videos about League. At a point, I might get bored with the game. So I'd rather spend time on this channel where I actually get better at drawing, because drawing is a way cooler skill than being good at a game. So I'd rather spend time on this channel, first getting better at art, then getting good at modeling, and then making my own Pokemon game in Minecraft. That's the goal. So, like, why would you game for long hours if you're not making content out of it? To at least grow your channel, make money off it. Exactly. That is my premise. Easy one to the stream. Buy some Blu-ray glass. They will help you not get your eyes fried. I have them already. They're like yellow things. I'm not sure if they actually work though. Like that is my idea about it, right, Gabriel? Like, I don't game because I don't make content about it. I want to spend every single minute working towards a goal. Because imagine instead of gaming for 10 hours, I draw for 10 hours, make a few designs, make it into a video, and eventually working towards a goal of creating a Paradox Pokemon for each and every single one of the Pokemon. Like, how sick would that be if we could finish that? That would be a life achievement, right? I would be so much happier if I spent time on there instead of spending time in a game. Make League people as Pokemon. Would be fun. Bro, I'm so done with this square. I don't want to eat it anymore. Not all of them are copied over. all of the commands. See you later, Saber. That's an important one. That's the one with it's where I say it's not a sport. Something like that, right? Something about something not being a sport. I think they should overlap that one. But they should actually be perfect circular shapes. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. So last week actually, the niece of my grandmother died randomly. So it was such a strange thing. My mom called me and she told me, don't be afraid, but she died. Bro, that was such a weird feeling. And the worst part was that yesterday I started a Facebook page for Happy Gamer Nick. I started that, and wait 1 second. I'm trying to think. Difficult. So basically, Jesus, what I was saying? Yeah, so I was setting up a Facebook page, and I was scrolling through my Facebook account, and you know whose page I saw? My grandma's niece. There's no punchline. There's no punchline. I saw her all of a sudden. Oh, that was weird. Because it just feels so unreal that she's not here anymore. It's so crazy. Like one day you're here and the next day you're not. Like that feeling, that's just something I can't sense, man. And the weirdest part was that like 2 weeks ago, I believe it was two and a half weeks ago, they died when she was 73. She would have been 74 this Saturday, past Saturday. So I would say that it's a little bit too young. Like, it's still a blessing that you became 73, but at the same time I feel like it's way too young, right? But the weirdest part was that 2.5 weeks ago, my aunt gave a party. Actually, it was my uncle, but same thing. They gave a party. What the hell? They gave a party, and currently I don't own a car. I do not own a car. And my parents weren't home either. Great age, but nothing like early 30s, so that's good at least. True. So my parents weren't here, so I didn't have a car. And my aunt and uncle live about an hour with a bike from me. So I was debating. I didn't want to go, right? Because I did not want to ride a bike for 60 minutes, for an hour. And of course, I do have an electric bike, so it wasn't that bad, but I didn't want to actually go because it would take me a long time to get there. But I got over that feeling and felt like, hey, it would mean so much to them if I'd actually show up. So let's put what I want aside and let's go and be there for my family, because they would appreciate it that much, right? So that's what I did. I came to the party, and you know who I saw there? My grandma's niece. She hugged me and she said hello. I said hello back, not thinking that was the last time I ever saw her alive. Like, that's so freaking weird, dog. I did not expect that, right? You rarely ever do expect to see someone in their last moments, right? This time it was really unexpected because I didn't know she wasn't actually feeling that well at the time. But still, it is so weird that it feels like a butterfly effect, right? If I did not go to that party, I would not have seen her, and I wouldn't sort of have had to say goodbye or something. And just because I stepped over the feeling I had, I just went. I actually managed to see her for the final time, right? Which is crazy if you think about it. It's absolutely insane. Like, I don't really have words for it, right? It's crazy. So let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson. If you still have family and you love them, just show up. It doesn't matter if you feel like it that day. Just get over it. It means a lot to your family. Because it literally could be the last time you ever see them. And you might not think it happens, but it does happen. And that's crazy. I wonder how life would be when someone I know passes away, like my cat, for example. Like waking up and remember, yeah, have you never had someone pass in your near you? That was near you? I don't know what the fuck, how to say it in English. That was close to you? Because I've had it happen quite a few times. This ring, for example, is from my grandpa. He died around 10 years ago already? Something like that. Which is crazy. But I wear this ring. I actually never... The only time I'm not wearing it is whenever I do a pool day in the gym. Like maybe 3 years ago. An aunt who was very sweet and always nice to us. Crazy, right? It's crazy that they're just... You will never, ever be able to talk with them anymore, right? That's the weird part. And I will admit that, yes, I really liked her. But I wasn't as close. Like, if it was my grandma, I would not be streaming right now. I can tell you that, right? Because it's just actually closer to me. But it's still weird. You will never... It hasn't settled even. It hasn't even settled on me that I will never be able to talk with her anymore. Like, it's so weird, right? Like, I understand why people believe in heaven and such. Because if you don't, not being able to talk to a person ever again is depressing, right? It is depressing. But that's just probably how it is. That's just what life is. Why would there be an afterlife? If there is, I'd love it. But I doubt there is. I do think dying from old age is probably so freaking amazing. And you might think I'm weird for saying that, but I genuinely think that dying feels great. As in, when you're just putting in your last breath, right? I genuinely think that that feels like freeing almost. Not when you die too early, right? That's awful. When you're in pain, I think it feels great as well, dying. But I'm talking about just dying when you're old. I think that genuinely feels great. Our family is full of aunts. Sorry, I read at first. At first, I read it as my family's full of aunts. Family's full of aunts and uncles and second cousins, etc. But my friendship with that aunt who passed away was like, I was always like, be polite and respectful since they weren't like our age, and it was so hard to connect strongly with her. She was really old from when we first met her ever. Yeah. Sniffer, welcome to the stream, dog. How are you doing? Like, I genuinely think that dying feels so good. Like, it's weird, right? It's weird that I say it, but I think it's so freeing. Like, there's nothing you have to care about anymore, and I feel like you would just lay there in your brain and you know you're dying, right? I feel like you know you're dying, and when you're ready for it, it's going to be so free. I think it feels great. I'm glad you're doing alright, man. I'm doing great as well. I'm doing great as well. And I know that's definitely a weird sentence to hear, that it feels good to die. But this is I'm only talking about when you're ready to die. Because if you're not ready to die, it must feel scary. Super scary. Dying alone could be, I don't know, that would feel weird as well, right? I didn't really feel like, damn, she's gone, I'm upset because of it. I rarely think about her, and I'm not sure if I should feel guilty since she was always so sweet to everyone. I don't think you should feel guilty, right? Because if someone's dying, just having a memory that's good and positive about them is more than enough, right? And you can't force yourself to think about someone. It just happens or it doesn't. If it's getting hit by a truck, then no, I don't think it feels good to die. I hear you. And still, no, the hit at first is not gonna feel great. That's gonna feel awful, right? But the moment you're in so much pain and you're dying, I think that feels great again. Like, you might think I'm suicidal from saying all of these things. I'm not. I do not want to die. But I feel like it's gonna feel like you're being freed, right? There's nothing to worry about anymore. You don't feel any more pain. And the only thing you just have to do is close your eyes and let it go, right? Let's not add something in there. I'm sure would always gift us toys just randomly, and even they were crappy ones, we'd always get some fun out of them. She sounds great. SA10, welcome to the stream, dog. How are you doing today? I mean, you just relax, just shut your feet. Yeah, I feel like it's so freeing, right? It just, you will probably know, like, your brain is so powerful, right? So you will probably realize, oh damn, I'm dying right now. But when you actually let that go, I think it's gonna feel great. And you're just gonna be happy. But at the same time, you do need to be ready for it, right? That's what I'm saying as well. Like, I'm not scared to die. I don't want to die yet, but Jesus, that scared me. Like, I do not want to die yet, but I feel like if it happens, right? I try my best to live safely so I don't just randomly die. But I feel like if it happens, it needs to happen. I don't believe in fate, but it's just a way for me to make sense of it. And like, if it happens, right? That's just then it needed to happen. Dying feels good. I almost suffocated myself while sleeping, and the only thing in my head was, oh, am I dying? Damn. Nick is a dying fetish. Watch out. Do feet count as well? No, for real, like, I do not want to die. But I think it would feel great eventually. To be fair, right, the only thing, like, to me, the worst thing about dying is what you leave behind, right? If you have nothing to leave behind, as in family, friends, dying wouldn't matter that much. And that's not to say your own life isn't worth it, but that's to say what makes life worth it is the people around you and nothing else. It's so funny to me that my streams usually death by feet. My streams are usually just me drawing stupid Pokemon and talking about existential stuff. Like, life has no meaning without the people around you. Like, bro, you're drawing Pokemon. Focus on your Pokemon. Think about what I'm leaving behind, like family, but also missing out the future. True, that's definitely something as well. But the future doesn't matter if you don't share it. If your future means being lonely, dying doesn't matter that much, in my opinion. And that's not to say life isn't worth it if you're alone. But I feel like life, the only thing good about life is sharing it with the people you love. Do fun things with them. We had a stream where we were talking about gay people too. The future doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Miss out on Mega Serena. We talk about anything. Permanent sleep sounds awesome. Imagine getting stuck into a nightmare though. Like, imagine if hell does actually exist, right? Bro, I feel like hell as a concept is so freaking dumb. And the reason why I think it's stupid is because why would you get punished for some minor things, right? If you kill someone, yeah, you should go to hell. But if you don't believe in God, that's so dumb. I feel like that goes against the literally entire premise of religion. Because God is supposed to love everyone. How can he send everyone to die purely because you do not believe in him? Because he hasn't showed himself any time. If hell's real, then I'll be seeing Nick there. Possibly. Alex, welcome to the stream, dog. Welcome to the stream. Especially after I close off the stream, right? Whoops. Okay, dog. Woof woof. I have a big sister, and one time I dreamt about being in hell. This demon said that I could save my sister if you want, but I was about to answer my brain, realized I was asleep, then I just woke up. Damn. Sounds like a tough dream. I went to an escape room with my girlfriend, and it was actually so fun, by the way, but I was scared as hell for, like, holy, I had to get into a coffin, right? I had to get into a coffin. And I had to sacrifice her. Like, he said, say a name to sacrifice. So I said my own name. And he said, do you really think you can fool a demon? And he started screaming at me. So I had to sacrifice her. And oh my god, it was so funny. Whenever we came at the end, the end thing, and we had to actually sacrifice the one. And the dude said, someone needs to be sacrificed, and the demon yelled her name. And she looked at me like, did you sacrifice me? And that was so funny. Lijun, welcome to the stream, dog. How are you doing, man? Big sister considered Gen 5 to 7 peak. Cool. Drawing Paradox Blastoise, so check out. Guys, my grandma's. That's crazy. And hell is real, but religion is pointless. Bro, I don't hear anything crazy, right? I feel like religion is a really cool thing. But I don't understand how you can believe in something so vividly without any proof. And I'm not saying religion isn't real, because maybe I'm wrong. But the only thing I'm thinking is, like, if it's real, why is there no proof of it? And if you show me proof, I will believe instantly. And I don't understand why doesn't God show himself then, for once, even for once? If he really wants everyone to believe, right? Something for people to believe in, and something to put their faith in. True. I just feel like it's there for people to make sense of everything. Because if you try to think about it, right? If you literally try to think now, what was there before the Big Bang Theory? What was there? You literally cannot fathom. Your brain stops braining. It doesn't work anymore. There's nothing. Like, you can't fathom the fact that there was nothing before that. So those kind of things all just make sense if you say, hey, a God exists. Boom. Everything makes sense now. But I could be wrong. Maybe it does exist. And as long as you don't do anything weird with religion and just believe in it and take strength of it, I'm a full supporter of it. But I'm not a supporter of using it as a way for war or fighting with one another and any of those kind of things. Big Bang, a chicken, or maybe an egg. Think about it though. I had a dream of me having a dog, and then I sell him for $5 so I can get ice cream. Sounds like a good trade, to be honest. Like, I don't hear anything wrong with that. My little brother doesn't believe in God, and mom is angry on that. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Religion stems from parents pushing it onto their children in most cases. That's why I find it stupid. If my dad didn't play football, it wasn't likely that I was gonna play football. If my dad played tennis, it was likely that I would play that instead. If my dad was a dancer, maybe I would have started dancing. Like, you get formed and shaped by your parents. So only if you believe in God through finding it yourself, I feel like you genuinely believe. Otherwise, it's just indoctrination. I'm stuck between if religion is real or not. Well, I'm more of the side of real, but like there's the exception of dinosaurs, so those are proof of existence, but religion is confusion. The amount of stuff I've seen the church do throughout history makes me really like doubtful that it is real, right? Because the amount of stuff that the church did is crazy. Selling free tickets to heaven, removing all of your sins and those kind of things. They believed that the earth was flat. Didn't God tell them that? Could never push something off my future to do believe in or anything like that. No, same. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm blessed enough to get a son, as in to get a healthy child, and blessed enough to be able to get a son. I won't push him to play football. I won't push him to play football, but I might get him a little football when he's younger, get him used to the sport, start playing football myself again. Maybe push him a little bit in that direction. But if he doesn't want to play it, that's fine as well, right? But I might try to influence it a little bit though. But if he doesn't want to play, he can choose whatever he wants to do. As long as he is participating in a sport, and preferably a team sport. Drive to holidays in a few hours. Let's go, Alex. Have fun, man. Oh, if I die, I mean God randomly. You don't know. It's just you're pushing them to do something and giving them an opportunity to do so. Agreed. Breakfast. Agreed. I might try to influence him a little bit, like, hey, football's fun, dog. Your dad played it a long time. I think you will enjoy it as well. I won't do the same thing if I get a girl though. And I might get hate for it, but I like, if she wants to play football, go for it. But I won't be pushing it onto her, because I'd much rather watch a different sport for women. And that's mostly because I just think women are kind of poopy with football. And I wouldn't really want to watch that every weekend. And you know, you might call me weird names for that, but I don't really care though. If you compare men's soccer with women's soccer, it's crazy the amount of difference. The amount of goals I've seen from women football that just shoot a ball over the keeper. That sounds so hypocritical and misogyny. Agreed. KitKat was here last week. Like, holy, professional football for women is joke worthy sometimes. It has some good moments, to be fair. Like, it's not all bad, but like, holy, the amount of the keepers, especially the keepers. Like, maybe so there are definitely women that actually are decently good at it. But like, holy, the keepers are so freaking terrible, dog. Like, it's not even funny, man. It's crazy how bad they are. I would push my son a little to play football. If my daughter likes it, then I'm not coming to. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I will always show up whenever they play a sport or any other event that they're participating in. I will always show up. But that is exactly what you said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I would always show up, because I feel like that's the most important job you have as a parent, showing up. Making sure your kid knows, like, no matter what happens, my parents are there for me. And that's the most important lesson I got from my parents. They never missed a game. My brother and I played on the same day, which meant that my father came to me or my mom came to my game, and the other parent went to the other game. So it rarely ever happened that no one showed up. And I feel like that's super important. But yeah, if my daughter plays football, I'm not showing up though. No, joking. For the daughter that I'll wait till she's 5 just to touch her food, don't ask why. Okay, I'm not asking why. To be fair, right, there are so many cooler sports to watch women participate in. Like, it would be amazing to have like a son that plays football, and a daughter who plays gymnastics or handball or volleyball. That would be sick to have two different sports. That would be cool. And if it's reverse, hey, that's awesome as well. I just hope I'm able to get kids anyways, and I hope they will be healthy. And that's all that matters, to be honest. But it'd be sick to have a son who likes to play football, right? I like basketball. Never really been into that sport. Like, it's cool though. I love seeing people breaking their ankles by those dodges and stuff. I could have definitely resized this image a little bit, but we did not. And it's a little bit too late for that. I actually want to have this little orb on top of the other one. But the thing is, I'm short. Short king. While I do feel like length really matters in basketball, like if you get consistent 3-pointers, like I feel like that's so OP. And I know it's impossible to throw them consistently, right? But if you really practice that and constantly throw 3-pointers, right? I feel like you could be as small as a little kid. You just have to throw higher. It's definitely a disadvantage, but if you get good at throwing 3-pointers, you'd actually have a chance to making it big, right? But that's literally if you practice it since you were a kid, and you get so freaking good at it that you're just going to be one of the best in the world. That's the only way you get rid of that disadvantage, I feel like. Because size does really matter in that sport. Only in that sport. Like, it's so funny to me that I say so many outrageous sentences on a Pokemon stream, right? Hey, let's go, Connor, let's go. Appreciate it. Daily of microwave hot dogs. I think that affects some part of my body. Okay. I don't know which part, and I do not want to know. Like, the most important part with kids is just that they're healthy, right? The rest literally doesn't matter. Healthy. And if I get a daughter, she wants to play football, like, holy, let's go. It'd be sick as well. It's more or less a joke, but at the same time, there's some truth into it, right? Because holy, there's such a big difference between the two sports. Like, this design is so freaking fugly. Nick, why didn't you change it? Because you found it fugly before rendering it. Because I didn't want to make another design. We just got a ball with it, right? We're gonna try to do the best we can. Bingy bongy. Alright. Alrighty. Now we actually have to add some lines here and there. AJ Love, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Why does it have a heart next to it? Share the wall. Cool. Welcome to the stream, man. We're currently drawing a future form for Blastoise. Basically, we are working on Project Paradox, which is a project that eventually should fill out the entire Pokédex with Paradox mons, like giving every already existing Pokemon a future and a past form. But first, we're just saying that we're doing Kanto, because if I ever feel like stopping the project, as in after Kanto, I have the opportunity. It wasn't Twitch, yeah. I have the opportunity to stop it, right? But it would be sick if we gave every single Pokemon a future and a past form. And we're slowly developing better art skills as well, so my pieces are turning better and better by the day. So eventually my pieces will be more interesting, which makes the videos more interesting as well. Blast. It's a blast, boys. So yeah, that's what we're currently doing. Blast boys. I like the blast boys, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go. That's the line art finished. Hey yo, this man is crazy again. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this piece won't turn out that good, I believe. Oh, we forgot to remove a little line right there. On one piece, one drawing I ever did, well, I actually put in the colors in the same layer as the line art, and then I left the piece so I couldn't remove them. So the line art got fricked up so hard for that piece. You don't notice it if you don't know, but holy, that was so annoying. I'm trying to figure out which area needs to be which. I feel like this is gonna have that as well. Just Caesar drawing is armored Blastoise with a vacuum. Well, I can't blame you for seeing that. Light, not light, light, not light. I think that's the best way to go. Fill this up. That as well. This gets that color. You're streaming on YouTube. I got confused when I saw other people in chat. Oh, flip, but not in chat. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming. So basically, I currently have 7 viewers on YouTube, and you're my only viewer on Twitch right now. I'm sorry, so it might be a little bit confusing, but I'm trying to grow out the channel. Guess from the space in their name. I didn't know there was a difference in there. Well, good to know. But yeah, I like basically trying to build out this channel through Twitch as well. It'd be cool if that grows a little bit too. Okay. Armored Blastoise though, kinda sick. Oh, wrong one. Look at him though. I mean, it doesn't look that bad so far. I wouldn't say it looks too good either though. Hey, let's go RJ, let's go. Fill this area in as well. I need to grab the other colors from the other drawings that we usually use for these pieces. Like I said yesterday, I want to make sure that these things are sort of consistent throughout every single future form, because I feel like having that consistency. Last time I was in the multi-streams chat, they started a war with each other. Oh damn. Well, that's not what we try to do here, at least. But what I want to do is sort of keep the consistency throughout every single future form, like using the same type of colors for same type of elements. Look at that, filling up beautifully. So annoying. But starting a war with each other. That's crazy. Bro. But are you an artist yourself, RJ? Or do you just like to watch art? Fill this, fill that, fill that. I draw sometimes. What do you like to draw? Because you could, if you'd like, you could share it in our Discord. Been a hobby for a bit. Well, if you'd like to share your art, !Discord, you can join our Discord, and we could show it on stream if you like. But you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with it. It's not gonna work here, color. It needs to be in the Twitch. 5 viewers right now on Twitch. Hello Twitch. I don't know why we have so many viewers right here, but welcome. I'm currently drawing a past form, a future form for Blastoise. Drawing a future form for Blastoise, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not alone anymore. It is pretty cool. We already created the past forms for these guys, that's why we're working on the future forms instead. We are almost done with all of the starters. We're almost done with all of the starters. As you can see right here, we made out of the Kanto starters at least. This is the Bulbasaur piece. We have made Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, and now we're working on the firefighting Squirtle line. And we have made, like a year ago, we've already worked on the past forms of these guys, so at least show them so you guys know what I'm working on as well. This was the past form for the Squirtle line, which I think looks really cool. I feel like this is one of the cooler designs from that era. But we have gotten way better, making our own poses now, and slowly getting into some cool designs. I'm not at the 100 Discord server limit. I know what server disappeared. 100 Discord server limit. Wait, is there a limit? I didn't know there's a limit. The Nick has evolved, true. Futures look cool, but the past ones look trash. Yeah, for real though. Like I can't disagree with him though. I couldn't disagree with him. He's sort of right. Alright, fill in his glasses. Bro, this this freaking line looks so goofy. At least this freaking Pokemon in this line. And Kylosaur's Blaster line does look nice. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Let's grab this color as well. And that one too. And now we're gonna go into a separate layer and we're going to fill out all the lighted parts Oh, not the line art itself, please. And we still have to fill out his mustache too. YouTube short from 2020. Well, you look different from 2 years ago. I've got older. It's 100 server limit for non-nitro. Damn, I didn't even know that. By the way, I've worked on the first short about the shiny sort of game that we did yesterday, where you guys decide on the shinies. And so far, I feel like it's turning out pretty freaking cool. Like I've learned a bit about using sound effects better, so it's gonna have a bit more sound effects in there, and I feel like it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun things to watch. So far, not too long, leaving like 20 servers. True. It's the no cap era, yeah, bro. Like, what is this hair? But in my defense, my hair looks like this because I ran like 5 kilometers this morning. I need to finish this quark though. Because I'm slowly turning into cheese right now. Gross, by the way. Can also fight the wall. What does that mean? Welcome, by the way, Edgeflame. Some things never change for the better, right? It looks like you have a ball cut like a big fat nerd. All you need is glasses, freckles, and buck teeth. True. But I'm all down for it, right? This is the Nick doesn't know what to do with his hair era. The drawings, boundaries, the wall. I still don't understand. Hey, RJ! Awesome! Thank you so much for following, man. I really appreciate it. Look at that, 12 already. Let's go. Crazy, dog. It's so cool, man. Like, Blastoise is in the wall like big. Bro, what are you guys saying? Like, I really prefer Twitch over YouTube with streaming, purely because of the fact that it's so optimized for streaming, right? Like, I have literal alerts for people following me. Like, how sick is that? YouTube doesn't have any of that because it doesn't directly work. Same thing with sub counts, right? It doesn't work properly with stream elements because it doesn't give the information well enough so you can actually set that up. I feel like YouTube should really focus on that a bit. Hell you YouTube peasants. I'm not talking about the people on the platforms. That doesn't really matter, but it's just about the way the service is set up for YouTube is less optimal. That's for sure. The Pokemon trainers eat in Gen 7. I feel like they should eat because otherwise they're gonna die. So this morning, actually last night, I figured I should not get a job. Joking. I should get a job, but I wouldn't mind working only 3 days in a week. And that's not to say that I do not want to work, but I want to make this YouTube thing work. And I genuinely have a good plan now. I have an amazing plan which involves 300 shorts in 10 months. 300 shorts every day for 300 days. A short every day. Uploading one of my drawings to each and every single social media platform that I can find with my art every single day as well. Uploading one of those Pokemon for this project. Drawing at least 7 Pokemon a week. so we keep at that pace. Like, I feel like if I do that, the sky is the limit with this channel. And again, they are pixels, so true. Prefer Twitch for streams because I can have the stream in like a little box on my screen while I'm using other apps where YouTube discloses. Fair. Valid. Thinking spam is way too fake, no judgment. It's kind of what you have to do, lol. It's not necessarily spam though. It's just uploading content because it's not going to be spammy content. Because like I showed you guys earlier, right? What I want to share. Let me quickly grab it. Like, for example, these files would go to Twitter. Twitter, DeviantArt. This would be uploaded to Twitter, DeviantArt, and any other platform that just fits this. Fits this formatting. This will be uploaded to that point. And this is going to be uploaded to, for example, Instagram. And the shorts are going to be about these pieces as well. So yes, it's going to be sort of spammy with the same type of content. But look at this. This will be the setup for all these Instagram posts. And I feel like if I set this up beautifully, which I did already, I created the templates for each of these things. It's gonna look so cool on Instagram. And slowly but surely, people will start following this project. And the more people that follow this project, the easier it's going to be to maintain a certain audience level. Thank you, Connor. I worked really hard to get all of these templates out. I only have two more templates to make. One is almost finished for like the Shiny Game shorts, and the other one is going to be another short template. Once that is done, I don't have to make any more templates and I can focus purely on getting the drawings done. Yeah, like this time I actually have a plan. I have a plan to utilize the internet, to utilize it well, and to make the most out of it. Because the last time I did this, I did not do that. I don't think that needs to be blue. And I bypass it by using split screen. True. What Pokemon would you eat? Gardevoir. Without using my teeth, right? Ayo. Joking. These were all for educational. This was an educational purpose. Opmerking. What is the word? Wow. Why does my English vocabulary let me down sometimes? You said the thing without saying it, lol. Big brain. Statement. Yeah, that's a good word. Education for what? I'm not sure yet, but we'll probably figure it out. Ooh, Kentucky Fried Combustion. I'm not gonna lie, those thick thighs from Combustion, like throwing that into an air fryer, like holy, that's gonna taste amazing. I'm down. Oh, sorry. A little joke. It was another little joke. I'm so gonna be cancelled. We're gonna be cancelled before we start, right? Little jokey. Thick thighs, Nick 2025. Hey, I don't hear anything crazy right there. Like, do you guys think fried? My dad is behind me playing darts and I'm afraid to open my drawings in front of him. Like, what type of drawings do you make, man? You might see the furries. Oh god. Oh god. Understandable then. Do you guys... Oh god. Internet is probably dropping again. Yep. 1 second guys, I don't know if you guys can still hear me decently. But internet is dropping. It's gonna reset in a few seconds, few minutes, 30 seconds most likely. Because it usually does. I need to fix it. I don't know how to fix it though. We see and hear you but no iPad. Okay, that's great. It might stop though. But like only the screen is black. Okay, great. So it's slowly coming back, so no worries. We'll be back in a few seconds. Let's see it as a break. But do you guys think fried Wailord would taste well? I don't think it would. Purely because of the fact that it's probably filled with air too much, right? To actually taste great. So which Pokemon do you think would taste the best fully fried? Fully fried. Want to eat some Miltank steak? Like I hate it and would be tasty to have some. I don't feel like Miltank would be tasty though. I don't feel like that Miltank would be tasty. A whole lot of fat? I feel like he won't be happy. I feel like he's whole. Because he's like pure full of air, right? Just like me. Magikarp and Slowpoke tails are a delicacy in a Pokemon world. True. Veluza and Kabaskin? Yeah, I feel like Kabaskin is definitely tasty. Veluza could definitely be tasty as well. I would definitely pick a sea Pokemon, right? I feel like Octillery, not Octillery, Grablock. I feel like Grablock will be taste like calamari. I feel like Grablock will be tasty as well. I would like Charmander. I feel like Charmander would taste a bit chewy, right? I feel like Charmander is a bit too chewy for my taste. Another Pokemon. Salad. Tangela. I'm a Charmander OC. Monkas. Okay. What does that mean? Bro, internet, can you like freaking work already? Like holy. Police. There we go. 7-3. Fazendipity? What is that? Is that a Pokemon? Fazendipity? We're back though. Fazendipity? Fazendipity. Oh! Dippity-pippity. To be fair, I think Fazendipity definitely... This Pokemon will definitely taste... I do think it will taste a little bit sour though. Not the 2TF emotes. Ah. He's returned. He's returned to Monkey. Eat a Geodude? I feel like Geodude would not taste well. Ogerpon though? If you fry it in a pan with some good oil, I think Ogerpon might actually taste great. 5% What a Pokemon name, man. Dippity-pippity. Oh. Alright, close that in. Let's remove this part though. I actually want to close this off. Ogerpon is in a deck I'm building at the moment to play with a friend. I didn't know people actually... Hey, Creeper. Oh man. I didn't know people actually played trading card game of Pokemon. I thought it was just only for collecting. Bulbasaur Tentacles. There was a video about that, right? Someone animated like cooking Pokemon. Like if you're good at animating and you wanna go viral, try that. You will go viral. Believe me. Appleton Pie would go hard. Fair, fair. Like let me quickly see if I can find my Pokemon cards. 1 second. 1 segundo. Muy Pokémon carte. ¿Dónde está mi Pokémon carte? Ah, mi Pokémon carta está aquí. I've learned a little bit of Spanish, by the way. Alright, so basically I have a lot of these Pokemon cards in here, right? But they're not cool. Like I have these. Let me grab them. Like these are the ones that are not cool. Let me put in my headphones again. Like these are all the Pokemon cards that are not shiny or anything. Like they're cool though. They're cool, but they're not cool. Like these are all the energy cards, ball guy. But now we get to the beautiful cards. PSA 10 all around, believe me. I have one rainbow card. I have a VMAX. Alright, let's go through them. Let's keep the coolest card for last. 1 second. Let me put them aside for a second. Imagine that these cards are going to be worth so much money in the end. So we have, let's do it like this. Cramorant glowing. I don't know how to call that. Shiny? It's not shiny. It's how do you say that? Like the glowy stuff. This thing, Team Towel. This is a shiny though. That's cool. Look at that. Shiny holographic. Yeah, holographic shiny. Look at that, beautiful. Holographic Cufant. Kunky Funky. Shiny Greedent. Let me know if any of these cards are actually worth something. You can buy them right now. 100 euros per piece. Holographic. I don't understand it either. I just thought it would be cool to get these cards. Holographic Coughing. Holographic Monkey. Shiny Peter Griffin. Fair. Tara Onyx. Crystal Onyx. True. Holographic Rillaboom. 25 bucks for the entirety, right? Look at that, that's Manaphy. Cool. I have Thwacky. We're almost getting to the cool cards though. This is the last mediocre one. So watch age. Literally since I was a kid. Like these are fine, right? These are decent. These are the cool ones, but not the cool ones from the cool ones. Let's grab. I'm gonna leave the coolest one for last. I think this one is fun, but I don't like the Pokemon, so it's not that cool. Focus camera, focus. Look at that. Cramorant V. Kinda sick. I don't know. This is a rainbow card. I don't like it that much though. Our creamy VMAX. I don't like the Pokemon, so don't like the card. You have silver edges. These are silver edges. Or at least the VMAX ones. Here we go. Pulls out Charizard. It's not a Charizard. It's a cool card though. Little Eevee VMAX. This one is cool, but it's not the coolest one. Or something, so if you don't like it. I'm gonna keep it because it's cool, I guess. Look at that. That's a VMAX Ditto thing. But the coolest card of all? Guess. It's a legendary. Guess which legendary is on this card right now. Guess it. If you can guess it, you will not get the card. I will still keep it, but it's cool if you guessed it. It's not Moltres, it's not Eval though. It's a water type legendary. So if I guess it wrong, then get it. Man, it's popping off. He's big braining it. He's big braining it right now. It's a water type legendary. Palkia. It's not Palkia. It's Kyogre. Look at that. That's such a sick card. I don't know if it's worth anything though. I do not know if it's worth anything. Shining Fates. Let's see. I actually want to Google if these cards do actually are worth anything. Shining Fates card list. Does it show price? Oh yeah, you can see price. Ditto? I have this Ditto card, right? 3. I'm not selling it for 3. Where are the VMAX things? Holy, that Eternamax V is awesome. Oh, you have a shiny Ditto VMAX. Oh, this one is probably worth a lot of money, right? Yeah. Damn. This card is epic, dog. It's got an amazing art Kyogre because of the background. This card is epic, though. Like, what is the most pricey? Can you... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Whoa! My card, ungraded, is worth $5. We actually pulled a good one. We pulled the Creamy. Kyogre? Freaking Kyogre is only worth $22. If it's PSA 10 though. PSA 10 would be sick. What does what makes it a PSA thing though? And my other cards aren't even here. Ditto, $3. Oh wait, that's actually not bad. $3? Need to get it graded. Yeah, what makes it... I understand, but what makes it a good grade card? $5, you could buy candy. I know, right? This box definitely didn't cost me 50 euros. No imperfections. Well, my cards do not have imperfections. They're from me because that means they're double the worth already. Imagine randomly unboxing that Charizard though. It being worth 200,000 euros in 20 years. Definitely not. Could be cool though. Okay, let's continue. We were actually drawing. It's not a multiply. It is a multiply. Why is it so bluey then? Ah, we did not put it in this color. It's referencing. I do not want it to reference. Mainly the centering with the card. For the rest, mainly just quality and to add imperfections. Like, how crazy is it that people are making money by grading stupid Pokemon cards, right? How crazy is that? My dad is still playing darts. 07. What would be the most epic way to go out? Probably like saving your family from a shark attack or something by destroying the shark itself and then dying. and then dying of old age. It has become a more stock market. Crazy, right? Stupid Pokemon cards. Hooah. Ba-ba-da-da. Like, what do you guys, when do you guys think they will announce another Pokemon game, right? Like, a main series Pokemon game, not a Legends, not the Legends CA. Because to be fair, like, I'm not that hyped for Legends CA. Actually, I'm not hyped at all. Purely because of the fact, like, the cool thing about Legends Arceus was, one, it was a game about Arceus. Kinda sick. Two, it was a game about Arceus. No, like, a game about Arceus is already way cooler, right? Because we never gotten that. Hey, bro. But on top of it, that, Arceus is like the Legends Arceus game was at least in the wild. It feels like Legends CA is gonna be in the city with wild zones and stuff. But like, bro, why? I want to be in nature when I play a Pokemon game. I don't care about that city. Cities are cool, but not cool enough to spend your entire playthrough in them, if I'm really honest with you. Bro, what? Oh. $2026? I'm gonna broadcast it down and sell Pokemon cards. 2026. I doubt it though. They maybe announce it. PlayStation, Xbox. I'm a PlayStation kind of guy. I used to play that mostly because I had a PlayStation for my entire life. So yeah, you sort of get lost in the sauce by that. You sort of get pushed into one or the other. But I feel like PlayStation is the more optimal gaming console from the two. Imagine, guys, that you guys are in the era that you will be alive whenever we get like Dark Souls. Okay, well, what's the most beautiful looking game out there? Like nature wise, you will have like Red Dead Redemption kind of graphics in a Pokemon game. Imagine that, right? We will be alive seeing that. Seeing like a game of Pokemon that looks incredible. What if there was a Pokemon that makes people go gambling? Give me goo much. Don't know. Guys, would you rather have a new Pokemon game that looks like ZA, or let's say looks like Legends Arceus, or would you like to get a game that goes back to pixel art again? Would you like that? Would you like a new Pokemon game that's pixel art again? Bro, I look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber right now. Pixel art 100? Fair. Bro, I really look like that. I look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. For real, right? How the frick do you do those? For real though. It's not different. It's my brother. Crazy. Want some nostalgia? Fair. Oh. Good haircut, to be honest. Stop it, you're scaring me. That's what they always say. Mwahaha. Does Gen 6 and 7 count as pixel art? Gen 6 and 7. No. I'm talking about Gen 4. Or have you guys seen the new fan game, like the Delta Emerald or something? I don't know what it's called. That looks incredible. Like it's a remastering of Pokemon Emerald with like all the Pokemon in there. I don't know if it's called Delta Emerald though. I believe it's somewhat similar to that though. Let me have a look for you guys. No, it's not called that. Let me find it for you. Moxie. Did a playthrough on it. Gamma Emerald. It's called Gamma Emerald. You should really check that out. Mom Emerald. Holy, he's back, huh? Delta Emerald. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Let's check it out real quick. Oh. You. Shoot. Broken is music. I don't know if the music is copyrighted, so let's just watch it. Wait, is this it? Bro, what is this? What is this? This is not what I'm trying to say. This is not what I'm trying to show you guys. It's Gamma. Why did I say Delta? Gamma. Here, this is it. I can't read the chat right now. Mundo push. That's League of Legends content. Look at this. This looks absolutely stunning, right? Like, holy, look at that. Look at the way it like animates. Get some YouTube Premium, bro. No, of course not. I don't care about ads, to be fair. Look at these beautiful animations. Like, they actually get hit as well. Like, they get hit animation. Shiny. Animated sprites throughout. The way they mix 3D with 2D sprites looks absolutely stunning as well. Look at the lighting. Look at this battle setup. Like, holy, this looks crazy, right? And this is fan made, by the way. Imagine if Pokemon did this and really did their best. Look at that. If maybe their team shows up in that slot as well. Like, that looks crazy, right? Should be 2030. Fair. Let's go back to iPad. Imagine though. It's time for K-pop though. Like, imagine we get that. Moving to Gen 6. It would be sick if they actually do that. Pokemon makes worse games than the fan games, while they have a huge budget. To be fair, right? Like, I understand what you're saying. Worse games. But from a business perspective, their games are freaking fire, right? The amount of money Scarlet and Violet made is crazy. So, from a business perspective, their games are not trash at all. So it doesn't... Like, I believe Scarlet and Violet were their best-selling games overall. So, from a business perspective, they have no reason to actually try. And a lot of people like the like, we like the sprite style, right? But we have to really think about the new people that play Pokemon. They would probably prefer to have it in the newer style, right? So it's a difficult way, a difficult thing to, holy crap, a difficult thing to balance for Pokemon, for sure. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. Can I just send my Sky? What? What's Biscay? Blue Sky. I don't think links are allowed. You can send it in a Discord though, then we can check it out. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. The way I want to shade this, I'm not really sure. Why, Twitch, why can't I remove a single message? Why? Because the animated emotes, send in self promo. Let's check it out. There we go. Look at him, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Singing Eevee. A lot of tails. Kinda sick. 9, probably 9 tails kinda thing. Oh, damn. Fusion or something? Over a minute ago, I was editing a video for a friend. Crocodile in a combustion costume. Hey, that's sick. I love its jaw. Really cool. That pose. Sick though, that's some sick art for sure. Hey, study as well. Crazy perspective. Holy. Well done. Cool, cool. Hey, these look cool, man. I love this. Whoa, that's some cool art, man. Well done. Holy, well, can I stop freaking yawning, man? If you use code FISH, you will get 10% of every purchase in gamer subs. Sponsoring cause yes, cool. Thought someone was twerking. My art is putting him to sleep. Bro. Alright, it's time to actually make some pace in this drawing, because I'm getting annoyed by the amount of progress we're making, which is not much. Crocodile, looked sick. Sick! Wish you could stay, but I have to get ready to go to Utrecht with my family. Hey, let's go! Have fun, man. Thank you for dropping by anyways. Drop a like if you haven't already. And I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with your family. Is that your sprite? Down right? Right there? Sort of. It would sort of be what I would look like in game, or the ether sprite. Ether sprite is sort of what I would look like, or that. But I had that sprite laying around, so it's kind of cool. So, for example, if we get a donation through Twitch, the first like, let's go. If you get a donation through Twitch, it's going to look like this. It's gonna look like this. If you get a donation through YouTube, it's gonna look like this. I edited them to fit the color scheme of the different platforms, which I think looks pretty sick. And I didn't animate them the way I animated this one down there, because this one down there was supposed to stay on screen, and these were just there for the short time that we get a donation. Kind of fun. Need one of you twerking when someone donates. Oh no. No, please. Looks kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. I like those small little details, right? Does this need to be in the shadow? I think it should be. I was gonna draw like 2 hours ago. All I did was draw a circle. Well, that's more than nothing. What do you want to draw? I quickly want to see how the views are doing on my last video. Hey, almost 2k views. Not gonna lie, that's kinda sick though. Hey Gabriel, man, I hate you. This man, look at what he does. Like, we get a comment. The future ones are incredible, but ancient ones are trash. Look what he says. For real, this shit ass. Bro, who invited this man to the cookout, man? Who invited this man to the cookout? He's a demon. A very freaking big demon. Funny though. I am hashtag #1 Nick fan. Let's go. One second, let me message someone real quick. Alright, let's do it like that then. The point in the stream where the chat is not chatting as much. Always a tough part. What I'm going to talk about, right? Like, I don't mind talking. Any subjects you want to hear me speak about. No worries, guys. You will be able to pick a shiny in a bit. What if you turn your art into Pokemon cards? Could be cool. But like I said yesterday, I'm not the best at drawing backgrounds and stuff, right? And if you want to make those cards, you would probably need to use completely original Pokemon, right? So you can actually make it into a product or something. Because otherwise copyright will get you. And I do not want to deal with the Pokemon company, with the copyright and stuff. I could go my entire life without having to deal with that, please. Talk about Gen 7. Gen 7 is Alola. At Gen 7, Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, and Gen... yeah. Alola, like what I said yesterday, I don't really like Alola that much. Purely because I'm more of a fan of their, like the gyms, the usual setup for a Pokemon game. I didn't like the ride Pokemon. I didn't like switching between them. Although I'm not a hater about the region, because I do feel like they have quite a few good Pokemon designs in there, and that is really important. Least favorite Pokemon in game. My least favorite game is definitely Black and White, because I think it's just, I just don't like the Pokemon in there. What is my least favorite Pokemon though? Probably Bruxish. Probably Bruxish though. If you played Black and White 2, I believe I did. It's not necessarily the game, it's just the Pokemon in that generation are so mwah. Mentioned Bruxish before. I think I did, yeah. It's just the Pokemon in a generation are so mwah. Like what about Kahunas? Kahunas were kind of meh as well. Like, it was just not my game, I guess. My second least favorite. What's your least favorite then? Alolan Renegade? Yeah, that's a Pokemon I have to draw soon. Gen 4, 5, and 7 are tied for my favorite games. Gen 4, 5, and 7. Somebody else should older starters, especially Diamond and White. White 2 are just so good. Dragapult doesn't feel like a pseudo. Dragapult, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. We're gonna have to work with a secondary layer of shadows in here. Gudra is an embarrassment of a pseudo. So if you could design a mega, sorry, not a mega, a pseudo legendary, what typing would it be, and what kind of pseudo would you like to see? My favorite Pokemon is Blaziken. Not dragon, new typing it has been used for like fairy ground. Very interesting. Alright, I feel like that's gonna be this first layer of shadows. I'm agreeing with you though. I think it would definitely be great if it's not a dragon type. And audios. Sick. What would it take to get Nick to play Unite again? 5 gifted subs. I want to start a pseudo legendary grass electric fire, but a starter pseudo legendary. That's not how pseudo legendaries work though. It's either a starter or a pseudo legendary. I hear gifted subs and I hear it all the time for years, but I have no idea what it means. Gifted subs is basically you can gift subs to members, to viewers. As in, you could say like, hey, I give 5 subs to the community, and they get picked out randomly. So the viewers that are watching will get it, and they will get like because you paid for it, for example, you will give them a month of being a member or a subscriber. Elemental, grass, fire, water, pseudo legendary. How does that work though? That's 3 typings. Only sub to gift anything on Twitch right now. Yep. Checkmate, man, checkmate. But you can't give subs yet on Twitch anyway. I'm not partner yet. I need to get 50 followers, and I need to get a average of 3 viewers before I can even turn that on. I want a pseudo water steel type based on a Helicopion. What is a Helicopion? Sounds cool though. Helicopium. Oh my god, I remember use word, it never happened. What? Like you were so excited for a partnership once you hit a milestone. Oh, that was Discord. That was Discord. That was Discord. That was so crazy. Like literally the week I got the right amount, they removed it. That was funny though. Shouldn't the shadow be on top of that thing? Autumn Leaf, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? I hope you are doing great. Awesome. I'm currently working on Paradox Blastoise, as you might have already seen. It's the future form of it. I actually prefer the shadow on the bottom. I don't care if it's accurate or not. It is the future form of it. Thank you. So basically we already made the first and second stages. So this one is the second stage, the Wartortle one. They're firefighters. So they like to do, and they really enjoy their job as well. And they use their tail as a fire hydrant kind of thing. And this was, Wartortle was cute, yeah, it's a really good design. This was basically my Charizard design, then Charmeleon, and then Charmander, but maybe you've seen the video. I'm not sure if you did. Just explaining what we're doing right now. So for the use to draw. Jim Bob, welcome to the stream. I use Procreate on the iPad. To be fair, it's definitely the best software I've ever used to draw. It's really beginner friendly, it's really easy to learn. No, I'm new actually. Awesome. Welcome to the stream, man. I really appreciate it. Is there any Pokemon? Buy his brush head, by the way. No, if there's any Pokemon you like to see as a Paradox Pokemon, who would it be? Maybe there is a slight chance I already did it. There's a slight chance. It has a higher chance if it's a starter. If it's a starter, I for sure did one of the forms. Fikavolt. I did not do Fikavolt. If it's a starter or a legendary, there's a big chance I've done them. I didn't do Fikavolt yet. I'm currently working on the Kanto region first. I like Rowlet. Rowlet, I do have that one. By the way, I made these pieces. I made what I'm about to show you. Made these over a year ago. Did you do future form of Reshiram? Sort of, yeah. I combined him. Let's first show Reshiram. Oh no, this is Reshiram. And I did that for Kyurem. Kyurem's design is so epic. Look at this. Wait. Look at this design though. This looks so freaking cool. I've sort of combined. It should look more robotic, to be fair. But I sort of combined like the past form of Zekrom with the future form. I gave Kyurem. I gave Reshiram. I sort of combined the three of them. But onto Rowlet. Where is the little fellow? Oh, I actually saw him already, but I believe I have it set up in here probably then. Yes, it is. Alright, turn this off. Here you go. This is the rounded line I made over a year ago. So I've became a lot better artist. So don't hate on these pieces. I've gotten so much better than this, but I made these like a year ago. It still looks cool. Like, especially if you look in the eyes, you can actually see that they don't have that same robotic texture that I learned down the line, right? So you did these a year ago, but this art is some of the best I've ever seen. You're so good. I could actually check. I could actually check when I made the rounded piece. Oh, it was actually the second one we did. Canvas information. Oh. Bro, it's almost 2 years ago. It's 1.5 years ago. Potato, welcome back to another stream, man. My own Pokemon region, it's on paper though. Well, if you'd like to share some pictures of it, you can do it in the Discord, !Discord if you want to join. And we can show your art on stream if you like. But yeah, like, it's a big project. We are starting with Kanto again. And maybe we will finish the entire Pokemon. !Discord, or you can actually find the link in the bio as well. Oh, your second piece, I see, that's why it looks so ass. Actually, Gabriel, I use you as a reference. Yeah, boy. Alright, what do we have to fix for the shadow? I want to add another layer of shading onto this, because a lot of it is already in the shadows. So, in order for it to not look too freaking cluttered, we want to add another layer of shading. To differentiate between the different shapes, right? Joining now. Let me know if you send it in Pokemon art or general art, and we can take a look at it. It's so funny to me, whenever I stream, there's so many people getting into the Discord. It's crazy. Like, you can actually see in the Discord whenever I've streamed, because like a lot of people just join the Discord then. And then man goes AFK for 6 months and the Discord goes empty. Oops. Is it gonna happen again though? We're gonna make this work. Do we actually have it already in the Discord? Hey, we do. Let's check it out. This is the water starter. Let's go. Looks sick. Damn. Holy. What is it? It's like a snake kind of crustacean kind of thing. Looking in baby bird alien or something. Ooh, dragon kind of alien vibe. Look at that, that's sick, dog. The pose is fire though. The pose is fire. I really like this area especially. This has so much personality. But you can see it on my screen, right? Yeah, you can. Especially this part has so much personality. It looks freaking awesome. Hey, chicken dude. He's so dark and sinister. Freaking awesome, dog. Definitely keep up, man. You're gonna make amazing pieces. Look at that. Sick. Sick. Ba-bang. I go back to the iPad. Yeah, the tree is themed around the trope of poet, soldier, and king. Fire. Really cool for sure. I'll remove that real quick. feel like that could be... Not actually. Region based around Kentucky, Maryland, and Virginia. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really... I don't have too much knowledge about America. So I'm not really sure what type of creatures live there. But it's awesome, dog. Do you ever plan on starting to draw digitally one day? Or is this just a fun project? What is a crawfish? Crawfish, grass is a honeysuckle dragon, and a fire one is a cardinal. Damn. I'll go into more detail on the server in a bit. Epic. I just got a shiny, my job. What? Now I'm enjoying the stream, let's go. Appreciate you coming out today. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Really helps out a lot. Amendment chop. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good shiny. Like a little bit golden, right? Just adds a little bit more depth here and there. That's enough. That's enough. Let's do some rim lighting. Replace that. Beautiful. But would you ever want to be an artist, Autumn Leaf? Or is it just for funsies? Guess you could definitely understand that as well. Been one. Ooh. As in a professional one, or I have a Wacom one that costs. Hey, let's go! Digital King. Man, rim lighting adds so much professional. Sick. Well, what did you make? Plan to go to college for animation. Ooh. Fire, dog. Animation is so cool, but I don't have the patience for it. I really don't have the patience for it. I do really enjoy looking at animation and stuff, and I don't mind making it sometimes. But like making a fully fledged animation, nah, that's not for me. A lot of lurkers today. Lurky lurky. What time is it for me? 3 p.m. It's p.m. right? Yeah. 3 p.m. summer camp for me, so now I can go to full practicing mode. It's 8 a.m. Damn, that's early. American, right? Yeah, full practice mode, man. That's what we all should do. JR, welcome to the stream. Is it G? It's J Atard. It's not JR. God damn. When practicing, we should all practice more, and we would achieve more. Great song. Okay, so now basically we have to add more rim lights, but do it on a separate layer. Put it on add mode, drop it down. Oh damn, that was a clean line. How are you doing today, J-Art? J-Atart. J-Art sounds so much nicer. It's easier for me to pronounce. The like little bubbles on his neck remind me of a lot of modern artists depict Poseidon. Fair. Let's just say we thought about that as well. Another pretty clean line. I'll remove that. So for the people that are just turning in for the first time, what I'm currently doing is adding a small little line on the top of it, on top of little areas to make it shine, to give it the feeling as if it's metal. Very nice little firefighter. It is a firefighter. Basically, I usually don't really base off my Paradox Pokemon off things. I just usually go with what I feel like would be cool for it, and for this piece, I do actually sort of went for making them look like firefighters. But other than that, there's not much to it. It's basically trying to figure out a cool pose for them, and making it look sort of like the Pokemon that we're referencing. Change it up decently though, because that is what I've learned. It's way cooler if we actually change up the looks of the Pokemon a bit, instead of it just looking like a robotic version. And like if we take a look at Charizard, for example, yes, this looks like Charizard due to its color palette. If you change out the color palette, it doesn't necessarily look too much like Charizard anymore. And that makes it interesting, right? Because now everybody sees a Charizard. If you put in different colors, it could be a different dragon kind of thing. And that's what I think is cool about it. It is different, but through colors, it's instantly recognizable as. Any megas you hope to see in ZA? Not really. I'm just curious to see what they do with it. But what I don't really like megas, to be honest. As in, the design-wise, I love them, right? A lot of them. My favorite Pokemon design of all time is a Mega Swampert. But the reason why I don't like Megas is that they change, and then they change back. And I understand that that's the entire point of a Mega Pokemon. But like the top tier design that is Mega Swampert, it's just sad that I can only see it if I Mega Evolve it. And that's what bothers me. Have you made any of your own Mega Pokemon? Yes, I tried. They are horrible though. I do think the Megas are definitely one of the more cool, the cooler gimmicks of Pokemon. For sure. But if I had to pick, like for Alligator, I know it's gonna get one. It'd be sick. I'm genuinely curious to see what that turns into. That might turn into a design that's my favorite of all time. It has a lot of potential. Mega Slowbro? That's a funny one. I just want Vikavolt to get a Mega so he can finally be speedy, not have to rely on Trick Room. Is Vikavolt not fast? It looks fast. No, people don't need to see that, those Megas. Basically, what Gabriel is hinting at, I created 3 Mega designs myself, and they are absolutely horrible. I created them a long time ago, but holy, those designs are terrible. Do you want to see them? He's one of the slowest full. Damn, I would not say that about that Pokemon. Sure. I'll send to you. I would just showcase them. Let me quickly showcase my. Behold, Mega Florges. This is legit the worst design I ever made. And the worst part is, the next one is almost just as bad. Honestly, not that bad. Bro, this thing is so ugly. And then what the fuck is this? It's so ugly. It's Flores with a crown. Oh my god. Look at this thing. What is that? Alright, this one, the next one is sort of cool. I mean, this is sort of cool, right? Trevenant. I could see this. This is fine. I could see this Pokemon in a forest that you sort of, is that a doorway? And it appears to be his mouth, right? Like that is cool. Deku Tree. I don't know what it is, but I get what you're thinking about. Like this one is kind of sick. The other ones are terrible though. I did make a few other Megas though. I did make a few other Megas. No, not here. Where are they? Here they are. Where you're giving us that Paradox Giratina star. True. This is one of the Megas I made. This one is kind of sick. I'm proud of this one. Cool Squirtle glasses. Yes, I did. Because this is the final stage. This is the final stage of that Pokemon. And then boom. This is the Mega. Then this Mega isn't that crazy. It just looks like the final stage, to be honest. Because this could be the middle stage, but this is actually a final stage. Not that great. And then this is the Mega form of it. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, this should have probably been just the third stage. Then we had this as a third stage for the Hoenn starter. This was like the fourth starter for Hoenn. Pretty fun design, but the Mega is actually fire. This is so cool. Like, he's corrupted by the psychic power that he gets by Mega evolving. Like, he's corrupted, so he sort of is an alien kind of thing now. Show the concept for the Gen 6 one. You really want to do me bad, huh? Like, this was the Mega idea for this one. Really cool as well. Definitely a really good design. This one was the Mega form for the thing you see in the bottom left. Also extremely sick. Bro, I just didn't know what to do with this thing. I just didn't know. I didn't know, guys. To be fair, if I had to go at it right now, I'd probably it looks melted. Yep. I probably have an idea where I could push this design into. Well, holy, what the hell is that? What the hell, man? Some of my designs are so dog shit, like holy. This one is good though. This is a really good Pokemon. This is a really great Fakemon. This for sure could be a Pokemon. Snurth, the ground type starter. This one actually good design too. Terrible one. These eyes, terrible eyes. Some designs, dog. Some designs. Do you have anything else to show that's funny? No, the rest of my designs are all perfect. Oh, this one is so bad as well. This was like supposed to be a conversion form of Salamence. I feel like it could work though, but at the same time, it looks more like a type swap. This is probably the best conversion Pokemon I ever made though. This is such a good concept and it works perfectly. It literally works perfectly. This is like a wishy-washy as a spider form with like a school form. As in, there's certain spiders that just hop on the back of the mother and they just huddle and become incredibly scary. So this is a really good conversion Pokemon. This one as well. This is a great conversion Pokemon. It's a conversion Reuniclus, which is a frog that just keeps its body moist with mud. It's a really good one. And this one is literally Lucario, but then just the other one. The Lucario is based on Anubis, and this is Aries or something. I don't know. Jolly Fatman, welcome to the stream, dog. And other designs, like oh. This was my attempt at an evolution of Fido. Breadstick man, like why did I make this? Like there was no freaking way it was gonna look like this, right? This was my evolution attempt at what's that? Smoliv? This was my pre-evolution for Bellybolt. This was basically we didn't know which Pokemon, if they were gonna have evolution. This, I would have loved to see this Pokemon. This is a perfect design. This was my attempt at guessing the evolution for Lechonk, and we got Oinkaloinky. We could have had LeBuff, but we got Oinkaloinky. Oinkaloinky is so ugly. We could have had this thing. This thing is beautiful. This is such a cool design. LeBuff. And for the rest, yeah, I don't like I have really old designs. Back in the day, I used to draw other stuff. Like this was these kind of things were the first things that got me into drawing art. This piece. This was completely traced, by the way, but this piece got me into drawing Pokemon. It looks pretty good, like it holds up pretty well. And then it started turning into Pokemon more and more. Hey, that's my ex. Damn. Mom, can I have a Sceptile? See you later, potato. Mom, can I have a Sceptile? No, honey, we have Sceptile at home. Bro, what is it? What is that? We got a Sceptile at home, dog. Bro, what is that? Some of my pieces look so damn horrible. believe this was the series that got me into drawing big time though. My first art look. Insane. Bro, every time I look back at all of these pieces, I get a hit with instant throwbacks. My shiny plus a drawing series, where I drew every single shiny I caught. Got some incredibly good pieces, especially for emotes as well. These were great for emotes. Sick, man. It's cool to see once in a while look back at these things. We've grown so hard as an artist, but we're nowhere near lead on. Alright, drop the opacity of this layer a ton. Alright, let's go in for the highlights. Oh, that's way too big. Freaking LaBeouf. I miss him. So how do I figure out where I want to put the shadow, the lights? Basically, I look wherever I put the shadows, and I sort of just sprinkle the lights everywhere I feel like it should have lights. And it's not necessarily perfectly accurate, I know that, but I don't really care. I just want it to look okay, look decently good, and that's all that matters to me. It looks like he has some milk issues. Alright, drop the opacity of the milk. Alright, so what I don't want to do is zoom in now too much, because if I zoom in too much, I can't actually see how it's going to look. So we're gonna smudge the sides of all these light bulbs, light blobs. We are getting close to being done with this piece though. We still need to bring in his eyes. Always a tough part, because it could definitely make or break a piece. Is it just Blastoise and then Ender Stream? Most likely. Instead I can just chill a little bit and probably working on finishing all the sketches for the other Pokemon, for the Caterpie line. My next stream, I'm not sure yet. I feel like tomorrow I wanna see if I can finish the video for or at least get really far for the video for Friday again. And then we might do a stream on Tuesday again. Editing stream. I don't think I will. Because I work the best if I'm not streaming. It goes faster. Too long exactly, so I must stream. The issue, streaming takes a lot of energy though. So first I want to just put in some work so I actually don't have any crazy amount of work ahead of myself. You don't have to show all exactly. You understand it. I would drop the opacity of this light even more. So basically what I'm currently doing is adding like a small little texture into the shadow parts, because that really adds to the overall look of the Pokemon. It looks like it's rendered more. Because it's okay if you don't, but I feel like it just looks a little bit more crisp if you have more details here and there, a little bit more texture. Alright, time to go in for the eyes. What were the eyes? That one, that one. Like I want to make the eyes a little bit more different, but still showcasing joy. So the eyes sort of evolve with the Pokemon, right? Let me quickly flip. Alright, I like it. Merge down, duplicate it, remove that, grab the future eye brush, exclamation mark brush in the chat if you want to get them as well for Procreate. Promotion. I feel like it's a little bit too big. That's better. Duplicate. Alright, beautiful. Clipping mask, white, highlight color. And alright, that looks crazy good. Now do it onto the eye as well. Makes that pop too. Beautiful. Now clipping mask and the final part. Duplicate, put it on add mode, Gaussian blur the layer, and drop the opacity of that blur, and that's it. That's another piece done. Now we have to group and duplicate the layer. Actually, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I actually like it more than what I thought how I would like it. It's actually not that bad. Look at it. If we take a look at it next to one another, it actually fits in the line. I might still want to add a bit more lights. I saw a spot that misses. Looks a little bit flat right now. So we're gonna fix that by simply adding even if it's a bit can already do wonders for this. Like even a little bit of light here breaks up like that big block of flat color. So it looked really flat without it. And let's do the same thing for this area right here. Just breaks it up a little bit. There we go. Sick. Super happy with it. Now onto its shiny though. Reference. Get the colors of this mother trucker. We're gonna make it a lot darker. Wait, no, we shouldn't actually. Save that color. I want to make it slightly darker. Should I make the body red? I will ask for suggestions in a second. Right, replace that color and go for a lot darker for that. What did we do for... What did we do for this shiny actually? White. It's just a white color for the mustache. Do I want to try something else real quick? Holy, that actually makes him look so much cooler. Holy, that's such a cool shiny, dog. Holy. Alright, I had 3 viewers on Twitch. Let's go. So basically, for the people that don't know, what we're gonna do right now is I'm going to ask you guys for shiny suggestions. So in a second, you can drop in your shiny suggestions and I will make this have those colors. Could be anything, but remember, it needs to be the same color as this, as in the elements that I've used the colors on can only change. So I can't just pick random spots on the design to put it into the color. No, it needs to be a certain, every single color that you see can only be changed. So the same color you see can only be changed. Ladina, hey, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. That's a long time ago, Ladina. Let's go. Alright, so let's click on record. It's starting recording. Let's go. Give me them shiny. Give me the shiny colors. Let's go. We need a red shiny just like the previous evolution, of course. Let's pop it. Swap in. So we're gonna go with red, but this time we're gonna go with slight dark. I now know how I'm making these shorts, right? So I know exactly what I'm doing now. Big brain. Alright. A lot darker for the shield. There we go. And actually more like blackish for this color then. There we go. No. Onto the yellow color. I would actually like it to be a bit more yellow. And mustache should be a little bit red, white as well. Should it? No, it should not. Let's actually go with this color. No. Let's leave it this color actually. Oh, we forgot a spot. Hi YouTube Shorts. Well, what was the pinky red mustache? White feels out of place. Okay, let's do that then. What color was the lighted part? Which color do you like to see the lighted part then? Do you want to do it the same way as the literally the same way as the previous stages? Because I have saved that. That was yellow. Do you want yellow? Same as previous. Let's go with yellow then. Oh no, it's not. Let's actually. Oh, we shouldn't have zoomed out. My bad. It doesn't matter too much though. Group, duplicate, flatten. Oh, flatten. Remove this. Color that. Beautiful. Oh, that's actually not what we want to do. I want to duplicate this layer. Remove this one. And actually replace all of them. Damn. Oh wait, let's place him in the middle. It is a good shiny, holy. That actually looks really good though, holy. Alright, let's reset it. Turn back on this layer. Bubblegum mustache, that's it. Alright, on to the next one. Shiny make the body red, highlights yellow, and the mustache black. And I think the Squirtle will look better with the yellow highlights than white. Now, we are not gonna make another red shiny. The colors of shiny Blastoise. What does shiny Blastoise? Shiny Blastoise isn't that different, right? Only his shield changes. And he's a bit more bluish, light blue. Bowser colors? The shiny of Bowser colors? Alright. Bowser colors? Can the shiny have Bowser colors? Okay. Sorry, I'm like recording at the same time, guys. I'm recording at the same time. Alright, let me think. What are Bowser's colors? Is he like yellow? Oh, nice. What? He was yellow. Oh, good thing we checked. Now we can actually start. We haven't referenced this thing. Bonk, bonk, bonk. bonk, 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 bonk. What is red, yellow, green? What is red? What is red about him? His hair, right? I need to look at Bowser for a second. Bowser. Green shell? Green shell. Green shell and his hair is red. Okay. So we gotta go with green for the shell. Make it a dark green. And go for yellow and then like super light for that part. And then his hair should be reddish, right? Oh, continue filling. Gunk, 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 gunk. What is his body color? That lightish stuff. Oh shoot, it's actually white. So we're gonna replace those colors with one another. Well, what do you need to ring top part of the face too? Can't do that. That's not how shinies work. It still needs to remain like a shiny. Ah, iPad is gone again. Lava energy. Will do. So red energy. But we need to wait for a second. iPad can't connect. Oh, this is so annoying. Like Wi-Fi just stupidly work. Please. Like the rest seems to be fine. Just the connection. I can't make the connection with my iPad right now. Brand new, look at me now. So yeah, we need to wait. Still not back. What's on the whiteboard behind you? A drawing my girlfriend made and a planning for week 24. I don't know which week we are, but this is a very long time ago. Bro, can you like do it just internet? Very annoying. This is so annoying, dog. It's still not working. Like a few weeks ago my internet even dropped, which is just something that hasn't happened in a long time. I need to fix this. I don't know yet, but I will. Well, in the meantime we can definitely check those out. Because it's still not connecting. Oh. So, internet should be back now. Internet should be back now. There we go. Alright, let's continue. We will check them out in a second. It's got socioeconomic stable right now. Alright, beautiful. So red energy. Let's go. Stop referencing. Actually, use that color instead. Do we wanna know? No, I think let's go with the bright YOLO. Do the top of his head as green. Nope, that's not how shinies work, sadly. Because if you think about it, shinies do not just change random spots, right? They change their original palette. So if you change a specific part, that's not how shinies work. Wait, why? Oh, it's not turned on. It didn't change all the lines. Now it did. That is not a good look. But I think it's funny though. Alright, let's reset it once more. Great reference to Bowser. Nope. We do not. To reference again. One more idea. I need one more idea. For seconds I know what it would look like. It might change your mind. No, it won't change my mind. It doesn't change my mind. Doesn't necessarily look that much better. That looks sick though with the red. Gold, we already made him. Coop Party Mountain Dew Squirtle became Bowser. True. Okay, Autumn Leaf, give me an idea. I'm gonna use yours. Or Sahash, we haven't used you today. Give me an idea. We're gonna use yours. Needs to be different than the ones we've used before though. No response? Okay. Straight heat, but whatever. Not here anymore, I guess. Alright, so no more suggestions then? Have you given Nick avatar colors? Might be researching. Yeah, the issue was I used your you already, so I wanted to have someone different in the video, right? But there's no one here, so that it is what it is then. Happy Gamer Nick colors? Pop in. Let's go to the red, reddish. Wait, ooh, I have an idea. Go for it, shoot it. Get a great sign anyway, because I wasn't recording. Make him have to switch colors, red and blue. Make him have to switch colors. Okay. Make him have to switch colors. Okay. What are switch colors though? The blue and the oh, that's gonna look so hideous. It's just the case. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. That is gonna look hideous. How am I gonna pull that off? So his main body needs to be. It needs to be blackish. Because if we don't do that, it's gonna look horrible. He's gonna look like a clown otherwise. That was the most iconic modern game. Yep. Okay. So we will keep the lighted parts blue. Because that makes me not have to do a lot of stuff for it. Isn't this just it? I think I want to go with a slightly different color for this area though. As in the little Joy-Con things. A little darker blue and red on the front shell. A little darker blue. You know, holidays, cool. Darker red. Blue needs to be a bit darker. Let's go. Stop referencing, thank you. Okay. Duplicate the eyes. Turn them on. Place that in there. Duplicate that. That's the switch colors. Switch colors. Well, there you have it. Well, there you have it, though. That looks interesting as heck. Interesting shiny pick. Stop recording. Well done, everyone. Well done. Thank you for the help for the video, for the short. When you do shiny, you always be there. Nice. Sick. Appreciate the support. Crazy though, crazy shinies. Turn that back on. Turn that off. Turn that one off. This shiny looks really good as well though. But a regular form, also fire. Little claps because we made another incredibly cool design. This line is actually really good. Would you try doing Mega Evolution Paradox forms? Maybe one day. The ones who already exist. Don't you usually fuse all the layers into one layer? No. Never do that. Crazy though. I just grouped them into a layer. That's only for the line art. Because like I could do that, but I don't want to lose the ability to change stuff if I have to. That's another good line though. Doing 5 and not like W. Only my favorite Pokemon. With only my favorite Pokemon. Jesus. Actually good designs though. We're done with all the Kanto starters, by the way. Little claps, little claps. We finished them all. We don't ever have to touch these mother truckers again. We grouped them all up. Yeah, group them. I grouped them. They are grouped. Like, holy guys. This is the start. Just for this video, like 300 more designs. For the Kanto part. Alex, have a lot of fun on your trip. You got this. Now, I need to finish this thing. I'm gonna make Metapod with like R2-D2 kind of rollers on the side of its body for the future form. And then it turns into this Butterfree kind of thing. It's gonna turn into this Butterfree thing who can actually run instead of fly. Kinda sick. This thing is the past form of Caterpie, who I definitely, as you're introducing Colossian Kanto stars, you have to make even more Paradox for them. If they do that, I'm gonna lose it. This is sort of based off of Slitherwing as well. Like, this could be a pre-evolution for Slitherwing, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go into, at first I wanted to change, maybe make the Butterfree not fly as well, fly either. But if I do that, it's gonna be too boring because it's gonna be the same thing. So I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit more casual with these past forms. Beyonce tonight, hey, 21st time seeing her, damn. Make the other starters eventually, but we're doing Kanto. We're now focused on Kanto. So I'm not yet sure what I will do for the Butterfree one, but I don't think I will change it that drastically. I don't think I will change it that drastically yet. Because I don't really have cool ideas for it, and I feel like bugs shouldn't really turn into dinosaurs, right? Go watch the shorts after this. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna be turning it into shorts. I'm not yet sure what I will do for the Butterfree line. I do know what I will do for the Weedle future forms. The Weedle line future forms, I'm gonna turn it into Drill. It's gonna have a drill on the back. I will turn the middle stage Kakuna in Key Drill. I don't know, man. That name didn't really work that well. So we have B-Drill. B-Drill is the final stage. So they're all gonna be drills. So B-Drill is gonna have, I'm gonna set B-Drill with its arms on the ground, and it's going to use its drill. It's gonna use its drill like it's Mega, and it's gonna have like a drill, and it will be called B-Drill. Like, let me show you. B Iron B Drill, something like that. That's the goal for these for the Weedle line. So that one, I'm not yet sure what I'll do for the past forms though. Not really figured that out yet. Maybe turn it into a spider, who knows? Do something crazy with it, right? But for sure, the Caterpie line needs to be done first. And I'm gonna probably do some drawing later today. Finish the sketches for those things. at least try to see how far we can get. But I want to thank you all for watching the streams, guys. Not only this one. Bro, shut the frick up with that music. Drop me some other music. Ogrepon. I want to thank you all for watching. Like, genuinely, we need to Iron B drill, Iron A drill, and Iron C drill. We need to first check out the Discord. What am I doing? What am I doing? Check out the Discord, my friends. Look at them birds. Sick birds. Those look cool, dog. Damn. Fire designs. Let's see. Autumn Leaf, RJ, walk to the Discord. Beautiful. With more art. My OC, sick. Fish woman. Looks cool, dude. Definitely keep at it. Clips. Clips. I will push my son a little to play football. If my daughter likes it, I'm not coming to. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I will always show up whenever they play a sport. If she wants to play football, go for it. But I won't be pushing it onto her. Because I'd much rather watch a different sport for women. And that's mostly because I just think women are kind of poopy with football. It's not. I wouldn't really want to watch that every weekend. I'm not lying though. I'm not watching this. I will watch it off stream. Copyrighted content possibly. Let's say goodbye so I can say goodbye to you. Say goodbye. Autumn Leaf, thank you so much for joining the stream. Great addition to our community. Potato, thank you. Team, thank you. Alex, you're probably gone, but I wish you a very, very fun holiday. Gabriel on the Twitch. I won't say anything crazy after the stream. Thank you guys. Gotta see you next week somewhere where we'll be drawing the Caterpie line. Caterpie line are gonna be drawn on stream. Jonathan, thank you for dropping by as well. And I want to see you all next week somewhere. Go watch the shorts once I'm done. Goodbye, guys. Good.